Hello everybody, Imminent Storm here, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3. In our last episode, we completed removing the British forces from India here, and we actually had over 1.5 million soldiers surrender to us down here when we finally, reduced that pocket down. So, and it looks like that all the combined Axis forces, Japanese, Finnish, German, everybody, are pulling out of here, but he's got some partisans they got to take care of. Still have not been able to completely reduce Burma. I guess this is mountainous terrain. And Republicans, China is still not completely destroyed, but again, this is pretty bad terrain, so that's probably what's causing them some problems, but that shouldn't be an issue for us at all. Portugal, interesting. Alright, so you may notice, looking up here, that quite a bit of time has passed since we ended the previous episode, around 6 months or so. I went through and just played forward a bit because nothing really was going on other than all of our troops getting back to Turkey here. And what I did was, what I had to do, I went through and reorganized the entire army. Oh, and I need to apologize for my voice. I'm still having trouble with my throat and voice, so hopefully I won't sound too bad here. Okay, so these are all of the divisions, and we'll be going over this in a moment. What I also did a little bit is I played around with the battle planner. The battle plans in this game don't really do anything, unlike the upcoming Hearts of Iron 4, where they actually will. It is a cosmetic feature, but I thought I might play around with it, so I never really messed with it before. Let's see, where's my battle plans? There we go. Alright, so we have Turkish Sea Lion Phase 1 and Phase 2. So, Phase 1, there we go. So what we're planning on doing is using this region right here as our staging area. And we're going to bring all of our forces up here. We're going to set our fleets up at the entrances to the channel to basically blockade the channel. And we're going to launch our amphibious invasion with the 1st and 2nd Marine Corps into Plymouth or the Plymouth region. Then we'll push out from the beachhead to set up a defensive line here. And then on Phase 2, we will set our fleets out to patrol further out to try to find and destroy the British Navy. And we'll take the opportunity to start transporting over our heavier armor and mechanized units, and then push out from Cornwall, primarily with our mechanized and armor across the southern coast to grab the ports so that we can improve our supplies, and then push up to here and set up another defensive line here before then pushing north across the entire island. So, that's sort of the plan. So, let's go take a look at what we did with the new organization of our military. So first, we have the Homeland Defense Theater, which contains all of the various military, police, and garrison units that are, in here, in Russia up here, and down in the Middle East down here. Also, I set up an army group with 2 full armies, well, mostly full armies, to serve as the National Guard, essentially. These guys are going to stay back and defend the homeland against any threats, just in case we aren't completely secure and we have some more amphibious invasions that occur, we can respond to them. So this here is the first expeditionary army. So this is all the expeditionary units that were given to us, and this has some of the expeditionary units with some of our, just regular older infantry divisions. That we probably aren't going to really need too much for Sea Lion anyway. Now these guys are probably going to have to be a part of our invasion of the United States, because we're just going to need the sheer numbers. So the next theater is the Atlantic Command. This is going to be the theater that controls both the Sea Lion invasion and the eventual invasion of the United States. This is going to be Sea Lion Command, which currently has everything in it. We'll end up renaming it after we defeat the British. So this is Sea Lion Phase 1. It has both our Marine Corps, 2 motorized infantry corps, and 1 standard infantry corps. So pretty much all infantry as part of the initial invasion. The Phase 2 command has 2 armored corps and 3 mechanized infantry corps. These are going to be the heavy hitters. And I'm thinking that this is probably all we're going to need. 2 armies, 50 total divisions, should be more than enough to take out the Brits. But, just in case, we have down here Sea Lion Reserve, which are the remainders, or some more of our infantry, some mechanized, some motorized, and a mixed, which has some armor, and whatever just didn't fit elsewhere. This group right here is the Specialist Army. So this has our super heavy armor, our paratroopers, our heavy armor, and our mounted divisions. We probably won't need them, but we'll bring them over anyway. Alright. So that's kind of how we have everything set up. Nice and neat. Now, what we do need to have happen here is we still haven't gotten everything upgraded. All our light cruisers are upgraded and all of our destroyers, but the battle cruisers aren't done yet, and the heavy cruisers are almost done. And we almost have our new destroyer flotillas done. They'll come out October 10th and October 21st for our new light cruisers. It won't be until March next year for our heavy cruisers, and we probably won't be seeing our battleships at all during Sea Lion, because they won't be ready until August of '53. What I also did was we got our super heavy battleship technology done. So we have 2 super heavy battleships in the queue. They won't be done until April of '54. So ways to go on that. Alright, so let's close this up here and unpause it. Get things moving up. This episode's probably going to be fairly short, actually. Because again, what we're just going to be doing is moving across here. Now, what I'm wondering is if I can't bring my transports over. The Mediterranean should be secure. We have Suez, we have Gibraltar. There shouldn't be any allied navies in the Mediterranean right now. No British, no American. Let's see here. Alright, now we still have new divisions coming out, but I'm just going to pile them up here at Ankara. Actually, this set of infantry division was extra. I didn't need them, so we're just going to start moving them over here. Get ready. Now, what I also did, I forgot to mention, was I reassigned like all the commanders. So all of our best commanders are in these divisions right now. So we look at like our corps commanders. Yeah, these guys are really, really good. So hopefully that will help. Oh man, my voice is getting really rough. Alright, so there are the first of our light cruisers. I would have thought that the destroyers would have come out first. Interesting. Whoa, something happened. We're about to get all of our heavy cruisers. Well, that's interesting. That's fine. Alright, we're putting all these guys in the oh, there they are. Put them all in the surface combat fleet for now. We'll eventually split this up into at least 2 fleets. Actually, we're probably going to need 3 fleets. Maybe even 4. The 2 interdiction fleets. Actually, just get all these guys moving here. To blockade the English Channel. 1 set of defensive ships to protect the transports. And we're going to need someone to patrol the Spanish and French coastlines, because that is where our supply routes are going to be going. Coming out of the Black Sea, through the Mediterranean, around here, into England. So, yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to keep going much longer. Because it's just getting worse. Alright, so... Ooh, radar-guided missile. But I at least wanted to do something. Tonight I didn't want to skip an episode. Kind of go over things here. What I might end up doing is advancing this a little bit further. And getting everything moved into position for Sea Lion before coming back. Sorry for all the interruptions there. I'm having to basically hack my lungs up. Alright, so I think at this point I'm just going to have to call it here, because I can't talk for more than a few minutes without having to cough my head off. So I guess when we come back, all of these forces will be moved into France. And then we will initiate, or get ready to initiate, Operation Sea Lion. We may have a few things to do before we get there. But at least that's what I hope to do tomorrow. Again, I apologize for the short episode and the bad voice, but not a lot I can do about it right now. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.